Alright, a severe weather threat will form over the next few days as we progress. Well, starting with today, with a enhanced risk for Kansas, and then a slight risk for Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, the Panhandle of Oklahoma, actually, and then the Panhandle of Texas. Cities in the Marshall River include Colby, Norton, and Garden City. Also, people in the persons or slash cities in the slight risk will be Kearney, McCook, Atwood, Lamar, Springfield, Liberty, Dodge City, Hayes, Perryton, Amarillo, Plainview, Pampa, Perryton, and Dumas. And then also there is a margin of this slight risk that's included for Texas, for the Panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, and Nebraska. It's included in that slight risk. A marginal risk. This extend all the way down to Michigan, UP, Wisconsin, Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, and then also New Mexico will be in that severe weather threat for today.
Behind it, another
Well, then also a tornado risk is for Wisconsin, and then also another state right here, and I think that would be Michigan to be exact, or I don't know, maybe that is Wisconsin.
Huge thanks to our 14
Maybe Wisconsin, but yeah. Anyways, that and then so cities are like Wausau, Marinette, Escambia, Rhinelander, Iron River, Marquette, Saint Marie, I think, Halton, Marquette, and Marinette are the cities that are in that tornado risk for today. And once again, another tornado risk for New York. I don't know what state is this, but also in Maine. I think this is I don't know what state is this here.
Back at the Depot Restaurant Rail Camp in Green Bay, and it's pretty quiet on the ground.
I really just don't know. I think there's like the New Hampshire right here. Like New Hampshire should be right around here somewhere. Then also, I think this is
definitely waiting to pop.
I don't know. I don't know what city are those, but those are the only tornado risks for today.
Right now.
And then also, there's that chance again for damaging winds. Also, the damaging wind threat, the most highest damaging wind threat is in Kansas with a 30% wind risk within that CIG 1 risk, with places including Garden City, Colby, and Norton. If you do live in those cities, make sure you have multiple ways to receive the alerts. Then also there will be a threat for damaging hail that we will go into in a minute. But first we gotta fill out the whole entire risk of severe weather. So basically, the Panhandle of Oklahoma and Texas is under that 15%. Hail risk with CIG 1 risk that also includes Colorado, Nebraska, and Oklahoma. Oklahoma, and then also Nebraska. If I already said it, if I haven't said it, and then Kansas.
Now at Whataburger, you can get the
all right. So and then another 5% wind threat for Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Places in Louisiana include like New Orleans and Bogalusa. Also, cities like Kentwood, Thomas, Roseland, Hammond, Conway, Sedell, Mandeville, LaPlace, and Mauropas.
Commitment to providing compassionate, patient-centered care that's here for you always. Just enjoy it.
And once again, another 15% winners for New York and another state. And then also that 5% winners for New York, for Pennsylvania, New York, and then also Maine, and then some other states.
For a trail run or a backyard barbecue. While the rest of the Midwest deals
Then
with
once again,
watches and swampy air.
Another
This pocket
15%
stays dry
terrorists
and
with
mostly
a
sunny.
CIG-1
It's
threat
an absolute
for
gold medal set for anyone in the Dakotas looking to
Michigan,
spend some quality
Wisconsin, and also in the UP.
Make sure to find
Again,
an
so
excuse
there,
to get
and this
outside
means that
and
there
soak
can
it
be
up.
a threat for
For the
hail
rest of
falling
y'all,
to the ground
tracking
today.
active severe
So
weather
we
planes
do need
or
to be
building heat
watching
waves.
that
Keep
for
your
today.
weatherwise alerts
Also, there
turned
is a hail there for
up. And if you
today,
want a tighter
and
local
then
focus
also
on
we're
building
just going
heat
straight
and
and
rain
we'll
across
get to
Kentucky
it.
and
Also,
Tennessee, go to the
extreme
Y'allbot channel and look for the Kentucky and Tennessee
southern
Y'allbot stream.
portions,
#KYT title.
south extreme southeastern portions of Missouri, not Missouri, Minnesota is included in that risk for severe weather with the damaging wind threat
We've got
also
a
for
live view
today.
of the- between the heavy
And
truck
here where I was talking about the
Visibility
hail,
out here on 5
the
acres
Harris
is
for
basically
today.
non-existent.
Basically, that includes the
Keep those
panhandle of
headlights on if
Oklahoma
you're
and
heading into
Texas,
Hernando County.
New Mexico, then Colorado, Kansas,
Let's slide our
Nebraska,
focus back over to
South
southern
Dakota,
Colorado.
Iowa,
Keep
Minnesota,
tabs on active red flag
Michigan,
warnings and monitor.
the UP,
This is for fire weather
and
zone
then
233.
also
including
Wisconsin
eastern
is
Los
in
Animas
that
County
risk for
and Pineyard
severe
County.
weather for today.
With gusts
And also,
pushing up
if
to
you have
35
seen
miles per hour.
when I was talking about the risk a few minutes ago, there is also
Relative humidity
a
values
CIG
bottoming out
warning
as low
risk
as
for
11%,
Lamar, Springfield,
any spark
Garden
plug,
City,
catch,
McCook,
and spread
Atwood,
here.
and Colby.
You know
States
those
like
bone
this
dry viewpoints are
includes
the only honest numbers on completely empty
Nebraska, Kansas, the Panhandle of Oklahoma,
Peter of
and then
Course
Colorado.
couldn't stay humble into this round.
Now, there's also another 15% hail risk for the only just for the UP. I think that is a UP if I'm right, but if I'm not right, comment it down below in this video. Then also another hail risk for severe weather is going to be there for today. For New York, New Hampshire, I think, Maine, and then also other states. So that is the severe weather threat for today. Also, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then also hit the bell notification icon so you know every time I post a weather video like these or other videos. Bye guys, and we'll see you later. Also, we will be there for our severe weather threat for today.
But the view of this overcast sky tells the story.